Hey everybody, welcome to another dope episode of Song Theory. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. Thank you all so much for the great reception on the Joji video. If you haven't seen that, go take a look up here. There's a Song Theory on the song that he made, and it was really dope. Thank you so much for that. Today, we'll be talking about Vic Mensa and his feelings about XXXtentacion. Now, if you guys haven't seen the video about X, I got a video up here you can take a look at. This is going to be short because all I really wanted to say is that this happens way too often in music. I'm getting tired of rappers thinking that it's okay to talk about other rappers when they themselves are guilty of the same crime. Vic Mensa came out on during the BET Awards, and basically he said that rappers that abuse people and that go through all these things should not be celebrated. Abuse should not be celebrated, and a lot of people agree with that. There's nothing wrong with that statement. It actually makes a lot of sense. You shouldn't celebrate somebody who caused pain to somebody else. Okay, but wait, there's more. Vic Mensa is known to have been an abuser to his ex-girlfriend, something that he talked about on The Breakfast Club. Now, my issue with this is he comes out saying that no one should champion those who are abusers. Says this, by the way, in front of XXXtentacion's mom, who just lost her son to gun violence. He acknowledges this in an Instagram post and says that he's sorry about that she had to hear that live, but he still goes to say that he does not care, essentially, and that his message is still the same, and that he will not shut his mouth about it. Vic, people out there, all I gotta say is stop being a hypocrite. There's nothing worse than somebody being a hypocrite, saying things like this should not be championed while people are still championing you. You yourself are an abuser. You yourself have admitted to abuse. So it's crazy how you can go out of your own way to say something like this about someone who's dead. He cannot speak for himself. This is why you don't talk badly about the dead, because they can't defend themselves. It's not that they didn't do anything wrong. It's that they can't defend themselves. And his poor mother had to sit there and listen to you say that. Is it true that X abused some people? Absolutely. Is it true that he caused pain to some people? Yes. But is it also true that Vic Mensa did the same thing? The answer is yes. So, is Vic Mensa guilty of clout chasing? This is the bigger subject that people tend to want to kind of go toward. Is he clout chasing? Well, clout, if you don't know what that means, is just a way to get attention and to gain authority on a particular subject or something like that. So a lot of these rappers nowadays are clout chasing by doing all this crazy stuff, like getting these tattoos and jewelry and crazy cars and acting crazy online. That's clout chasing. I don't necessarily know if Vic Mensa was clout chasing, but I do believe that he was trying to get some sort of attention, because I don't know if you guys know this, but my boy 6ix9ine, Tekashi 6ix9ine, went on The Breakfast Club. I don't know if it was The Breakfast Club. It was some interview show. And he went around the studio and asked everybody to name one song from Vic Mensa. This kid destroyed Vic Mensa, because nobody in that studio, inside the interview or outside the interview, knew one song from Vic Mensa. Now, a lot of you can sit here and say, oh, that was for show. They did it on purpose. They only did that because 6ix9ine was there and intimidating them. Whatever. All I know is that if you are a fan of Vic Mensa, then you need to make sure that you really pay attention to what he's saying and doing, because that's not good. What he did, essentially, was take the memory of somebody and step on it. Yes, once again, X did cause pain to people. That is true. His mother knows that. I know that. Vic Mensa knows that. But it's when you take that fact and you turn it into a weapon. You turn it into a ladder for yourself to climb. I don't like how Vic did that. I think it was wrong. And then, of course, he wants to add in that X's mom was there. Like, somehow that matters. I don't see how. I think the point he was making was he wouldn't have said it in that way if X's mom was there. But you shouldn't be saying it really at all, because XXX cannot defend himself. So, at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge, okay? I'm just simply saying what he did was not cool, and it wasn't right. Forget it, I'm judging. It wasn't right. You shouldn't have did it. How dare you? Now, there's nothing wrong with having an opinion. I think that's fine. And especially if you stop and go, you know what, I'm guilty of abuse. I know what it's like. I've been an abuser. I can understand. But people like me should not be celebrated. We should be held accountable for our actions and not celebrated. Now, that would have been mind-blowing. If Vic Mensa would have took responsibility for the abuse that he caused and then said that he shouldn't be celebrated because of it, that would have added so much fuel to his clout fire. But he put his clout fire out by simply saying X's name, putting him in that situation where X can't defend himself, and I think that was messed up. I think if he would have turned the mirror on himself and looked at himself before he looked at anybody else, then this would be a completely different situation, but he didn't do that. Anyway, guys, if you haven't seen the interview or any of this stuff, go search for it. It's really interesting. You'll kind of see all the things line up. Or go to Adam22's channel. You can see the whole thing there. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching this short video. I will be posting some music that I make. Yes, guys, I make music. My musician name, my stage name is Eddie Phoenix. So make sure you keep a lookout for that. I do make music and I like it. And we'll be putting out some music videos soon. That's why I haven't really been in the mix, because I've been creating music. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day and a better tomorrow. God bless. I'll see you guys later.